Hi everybody, hello. Today we're going to be making some really simple collages. And I've taken a piece of card, I think it's 220, and I've ordinary letter or A4 size, and I've just cut it into 4. Quite roughly, I didn't measure anything, I just chopped them by eye. But I have cut them on my Collage trimmer, so you can see they've got a nice, pretty edge down them. Now I'm not even going to ink them. Amazing, isn't it? But what I am going to do for the background for these collages is, seem to be stuck in collage mode at the moment, don't we? Is just ink them. Ink the background really quite randomly. And I'm taking this much used stamp. I don't even know which Timmy it's from, but any legible text stamp will do the job. And I'm not even putting it on a block because I don't really care how good or otherwise it turns out. Just a bit of stamping, and I'm going to do that to all 4 while I've got this out. Just makes it easier. It's kind of like a little mini batch make, if you like. So you see I've got bits that I haven't printed. That's great, that's what I'm after. And if you're not used to doing this, it's quite difficult to start with because you want to make sure that your stamp is good, but you'll get better results if you just do it a bit random like that. So that's 3, this is the last one. Some heavier, some lighter. There we go, that's our background's done. Easy peasy. So now, what we're going to put on them? Well, don't think I need this anymore, not doing any more stamping. I've looked out some book pages. This is a real vintage book. It's a garden journal, dictionary, I suppose. It's all sorts of terms to do with gardening in an alphabet-sized form. Alphabet-sized. I think that is a word actually. So I'm just going to tear it. It's very fragile, this, because it is so old. But I just want 4 strips. One. Whoops. Got a bit of a... I'll keep all these because they might be alright actually. I don't really want that border, so I'm just going to tear that off. There we go, I've got the hang of it now. And so I'll just pop the little bits in the bin and keep that. So yeah, we've got some pieces there. And the other thing I'm going to use, this is Amazon packaging paper. It's great for what we want, so I'm just going to tear that down as well. I wonder if it wants to tear. No, it doesn't want to tear. Paper has one way that it likes to tear and another way that it doesn't. So go with the way it wants to tear is my advice. One more. Maybe one more, because we have got 4. There we go. Right, so that's our strips done, and that's about as complicated as it gets. So, taking our collage backgrounds, I'm just going to put some brown paper and a little bit of the book page, like that. Stick them down. So where do I need to tear that? About there. Okay, not inking anything. Nothing fancy going on here today. So I'm going to just use glue stick, which is about the best for these little sort of collage pieces I find. Just going to stick that over to the left, because that's kind of where I stick everything. If you're a more right person, if you're more right than me, which you might be, then stick them on the right, doesn't really matter. And I'm just going to burnish that down, because it was very wrinkly. And I don't mind a few of the wrinkles come, that's fine. So then we've got this little piece of book page. Which is being awkward. And I'm just going to pop that onto there. Whoops. Like that. So I want the writing to be straight. That's it. Okay, and give that a good burnish down as well. Oh, torn it, I've torn it, I've torn it. It was a bit too vigorous. Bit too vigorous with the old bone folder, but that's okay. That's alright, we managed to salvage it. Just don't be too vigorous the next time, I say. Right, this time I'm going to use the book page as the big one, so I'll just tear that off under that margin and about there. Glue that down. I'm a bit afraid of this paper now that I know just how fragile it is. Pop it up there with no glue on, that's not helpful, is it? And pop that on there. Just got a loose bit there at the bottom, which I'm just going to pull off and gently press that down. And then we need a little bit of brown paper, a bit more than that maybe. To about there. And glue that. Away. Pop that down there. There we go. So you get the picture. You see what's happening. Oh, already my hands are glued up. Horrible. So this one, I'm going to use this piece of book page. Tear it off about there. So it doesn't matter how irregular your pieces are, it really doesn't. And that piece I think will go there, yeah. Got a loose bit there at the top, yeah. So let's just glue those on. I don't keep my glue book pages. I know I could, and I could make something out of them, but in the meantime they'd drive me mad just hanging around. So when they're all glued up, they just go in the bin. There we go. We're whistling through this. Whistling. mean, already they look really nice, I think. So this is our last one. So I'll put some brown paper down first. And I know some of you will ask me, so I shall tell you. The glue stick I am using is called, I want to get this down, then I'll be able to read it. It's called Elmer's Extra Strength Washable. And it's purple, but it dries clear. But it's quite handy being purple because you can see where you've been. What about that little bit? Maybe a little bit little. This bit, yeah, that's fine. Glue that, and then that's the last of our gluing done. I know you will enjoy making these, because they're just so upside down, super easy. They look super gorgeous and they're just fun to make. No real thinking about it, which is sometimes just what you want. And if your mojo has got up and gone, these are just great things to kind of get it back again. Okay, so we've got our 4 base cards. These 4. So now we need to decorate them, and how I'm going to decorate it is by using stickers. So I've got these 2 packs are the same. They all came from Ali. I buy all my stickers from Ali. So these are gorgeous. I buy the ones that say extra large or whatever because I really like them. So these are the blue pack. That's nice, but it's got that gold bit, but I could cut that off. It just kind of fits there, actually. Is that the same one? No, slightly different. Yeah, like that. That's nice. That's nice. Green leaf. Need more. Blue single stem. Oh, this blue rose, look at that. That's beautiful. And a fern, which is also nice. I think I'm going to stick with this one actually. I really like it. So let's put the others away. These used to be so inexpensive, but like everything else, they've just gone up. Right, so now I need to get the back off this. I may have to pause you at some stage because I really find getting the back off these very difficult. Oh, having said that, look at that. Okay, so here's our sticker. It's just going to go there, like that. Lovely. And before I stick that down, I'm going to chop the end off about there, so it doesn't look like I've had to chop it off at the bottom. So let's give that a good burnish down. It's one of these shiny ones, pet stickers they're called, PET, and they are shiny, but it doesn't bother me actually. I just really like them. So there we are. That's looking pretty. Looking very pretty. Right, let's move on to the next one, Flushed with Success. So let's see what I've got in this pack. If I let them get into it. Okay, so got that one. That's nice. That's very nice, actually. Blimey, they're all stuck together. That one, also gorgeous, isn't it? Ugh, it's not making my life any easier. That one. No, I don't think so, not that one. This one, which is the little daisies, that's gorgeous too, actually. It's really delicate. Oh, I've got 3 possibilities there. I'll say no, I mean, it's really nice. That's a bit too much for what I'm looking for. And then this one. Oh my, that's nice, isn't it? This one. Oh, that's super nice. I think the other, that one, just a bit dainty. Okay, so let's go through the ones that were possibilities again. This one, I do really like that. It's just dainty. Right, let's do it then. See if I'm so lucky this time getting the backing off. No, I don't think so. Oh, I've got it. My goodness. Done its best behaviour today. Right, so we'll want that about there. Perfect. That is blinking perfect. So give it a good burnish down. Oh, that's so pretty. Really, really pretty. On to the next one. So I'll use one of the ones that we laid out as being possibilities. Flushed with success. I've done it again. I can't believe it. Sometimes it takes me what feels like hours to get into these. There we go. Lovely, lovely, lovely. And the last one, so we'll use this one that we laid out. There we go. Oh, these are just so pretty. They really are. There we go. Lovely. Now, all that remains is I need to put these away, to get them spoiled, because they're perfect for things like this, aren't they? They're just absolutely grand and dandy. Oh. those cellophane seal things I put on this earth to drive me mad. So we've still got lots of stickers left, loads. Right, so what I want to do now is just put a little sort of strip across there. So I've laid out from Witchcraft You Do, I think it's their set bits and pieces set 4, I think. You get all these strips. You get loads and loads of strips. I've just looked these ones out. Because they're sort of neutral tones. And I just want to put something along there. Like that. In fact, exactly that will do nicely. So I'm just going to pop that along there. So where's my glue book? Put it away. A bit too prim. Picking these up is not easy. So I'm just going to put that. Would it look better there? Maybe. Let's do that. Let's try and get it straight. Like that, I think. Yeah, okay. So that's one. And this one, what are we going to put on you? Maybe one from here. Yeah, okay, let's cut them out. I want them after this one, I think it's nice. Well, they're all nice, but I think this one will suit our purposes, should I say, more accurately. Okay, so maybe a little bit across there, cut that there. Like that. And I'm still not inking despite really feeling that I need to, but I'm not going to. I want these to be sort of light. So I'm going to pop that there. Oh, needs to come across a little bit. There we go, like that. That's nice. Then this one, I've got some of this nice music actually, I might use it. Should I ever be able to pick it up. Yeah, just to about there. There we go. Is that straight? I think so. And this one here. I might use some more music, it's quite nice. Or I've got that one. It's a bit too heavy for that, I think, so I'll use this music to about there. And then glue it, and then we've just got one more step to do. So there we go. So let's just put these away back in the box. That way they are still usable the next time we come to want those. I can just get rid of these little scrawny bits of paper and stuff. I've got so much Amazon packaging that I could sell it back to Amazon, I'm quite sure. So that's us finished with the glue. Finished with the glue book. Let's move the scissors to one side. Right, so I'm going to make some splashes, and what I'm going to use is some ink, but you don't have to. Just use any paint that you've got. This is the devil's own for settling out, but so just put some. I'm using the plastic backing off one of the stamps, but one of the stickers, but just add a little bit of water to it. Get it on your brush and just splat away. Moving around, I'm just covering the bulk of the flower, if you like. Oh, I did not mean to do that. With my fingers, just so it doesn't get on there. That's lovely. That's great. Could have done without wrecking that bit, but you know, these things happen. So moving on to the next one. Lovely. And this one. There we go. And this one. There we go. We are done. So I'm just going to pick that up and put it in the bin. Seems a terrible shame, but what can you do? Get that in the bin. I'll wash that immediately and clean my mat, but I just want to show you what they look like. So there we have it. That's kind of our four. I hope you can see them. They look absolutely gorgeous actually from here. Let's just get a piece of blue roll because my fingers are now all goldy colour. So I'll bring them up to show you. And that gold, when it dries, will be sparkly. Or shiny, probably, nearer the mark. That might be my favourite actually, that one. Now before I did these, I did some others as a kind of tester. And I'll bring these in to show you. The difference is that on these, I gessoed the papers and I put a stamp up there and a label there. So I'm just showing you them as an option. And then you can decide which way you want to do them. Isn't that so pretty? This one I didn't gesso, and then this one. So there we have it. We've got 8 absolutely, let's see if I can get out a bit, absolutely gorgeous cards. Determined to stick my fingers in that blue one. So 4 there, and then these 4 here. So there you have it. How pretty are they? Very pretty. Very, very pretty. Okay, so I'll see you guys very soon. Very soon. Bye for now. So here we go again with some more collage. Journaling cards or tuck spots, whatever you want to do with them. But I just want to introduce to you first these two kits from Witchcraft You Do. Honestly, I'm just having a mad crush on their kits at the moment. Now this, yeah, this is one kit. See it? And it's these people, these vintage people. In fact, that's what it's called, vintage people. And they're all different sizes. They're all different colours. Some black and white ones, some of that corally colour, coppery colour really. Green, that beautiful, my favourite, sort of peeled paint colour. I mean, look at the size of some of them, they're monstrous. And they come in two different yet similar, still going, purple, teal, there's loads, there's pink, there's all sorts of colours in there, but they do come in two different ones. This one's got a black line around the edge, so you can use your scan and cut should you have such a thing, and these ones here have got a little grey line, which just makes it a bit easier to cut around for fussy cutting. So when I show you that amount, you'd only really need to print half, and you'd have all of them either for the scan and cut or for fussy cut. So that's one set. And then we've got the framed versions, which is one's Vintage People 1, one's Vintage People 2, I can't remember. But these frames also come in loads of colours, loads of sizes. And look at that, isn't that gorgeous? For you to use, I mean, obviously how you wish. But look at them, it's massive, it's a massive, massive kit. In every colour you could wish for. So, yeah, I've printed them all out. I'm sure my printer nearly had a heart attack, but that's all right, that doesn't matter. So, what I'm going to do first is, I'm going to, I've got two pieces here, I'll get some more in a minute, but just to give us a start, and I've fussy cut some images. I've fussy cut this guy. He was just calling to me. He's a really, look at him, he's lovely. I've cut this green girl, and she's more horizontal, I think. Then we've got this guy and these peeps here. So that's my selection for today. So I've fussy cut them out, and could do with being a bit closer in really. No, that's the wrong way. Yeah, there, that's probably all right. Mr. F's gone to drop off some packages, so he's not in at the minute. Right, so I want to make a background. I'm just going to get my silicone messy mat out. And have a look at the colours that we need. Well, for that lady we need blue, which is good because I've laid out Salty Ocean. I think that goes okay with her. And then for that lady I've laid out Kitsch Flamingo, which I think is okay. So let's get these, at least one of these backgrounds done. Two, hopefully. So I've cut this with my decollage trimmer, and I have inked very lightly around it to give the paints. These are distress paints that I'm using, distress acrylics, and just put out a really little amount. That's probably sufficient, 2 little drops. Then I'm going to get my mini brayer, which is fabulous, I love it. And just pick up that paint with my mini brayer and then just lay it down on my background. I'm sure I've showed you this before, but it's a great way of making backgrounds. I wish I'd never had my nails done. It's impossible for me to pick anything up. So just going in from the other side Just a little bit more coverage. That's great, happy with that. So that's my blue background for my blue lady. Let's just have a bit of a tidy up. Okay, I'm a bit more tidy. So for this background, for this lady, I'm going to use Kitsch Flamingo. I know I've never used it before because I've just had to open it. So let's do the same with this. Not a whole lot of paint here, but I think there's enough. That'll be fine, I'm sure. And that's the kind of effect you get, which is lovely, I think. Really, really nice. It's a background, but it's random. It's lovely. And of course she's going to go on there. And she's going to look super duper. So I need to, that's the blue and that one. So I need a purple one for this guy, teal one for this guy, and a kind of pale paint colour for that. So I'll just get my paper prepared and clean up, and I'll be back with you. Right, so I'm back, I'm organised. I've got 3 more pieces of this size. So let's just take a look at what we've got. We've got our big purple man. So I'm going to put a purple villainous potion background down for him. Give it a shake and then a couple of little drops. That should be enough, I think. Load my brayer up. Woo! That's a bit dark, isn't it? It's a bit dark. But it is what it is. I'm going to leave it like that. That's quite dark. And just have a little tidy up. Ooh, I don't want that going onto there. Put that, oh, I've got nowhere to put it there. Right, so I'm just going to clean this lot up. I think I might have allowed too much paint there. 2 drops might have been just a little bit too much. And if I wasn't doing a video, I would definitely be picking this lot up with some paper, but I am doing a video, so I'm not going to. Just wipe that off there. There we go. Ready for the next one, I think. It's still a bit damp, but never mind. So this is going to be Ancient Mariner, to go with our teal coloured Loki. Yeah, that's right, I think. You could use Salvage Patina as well, actually. That would look alright. So, a couple of drops. When you load in your brayer, go through it, then pick it up, then back. Don't just keep rolling without lifting it up. Otherwise, what will happen is you'll just knock all the paint off it. There we are. That's all right. That's that done. It'd be easier if you were mass making these and doing loads at a time. You won't waste so much. Let's get that cleaned up. There we go. So now I've just got the green ones to do, and for that I'm using peeled paint. Now this one I've cut off more horizontally because I thought it would make a nice pocket, so I want to do the lines that way on this one. So I'm just going to put out a little bit of paint. I might need to go back and put more because I've got two this time, but we'll see. So I'll load my brayer up. Oh, I love this colour. I love it. There we go. So that's the horizontal one. Landscape, I guess you could call it if you wanted. I'm running out of places to put things. This is going to be quite light, but that's alright. Quite light's good. There we go. Perfect. Right, so what I'm going to do now is, now I've got all my backgrounds, is have a clean up here, and then we'll come back and stick the people and stuff on. So I'll see you in a sec. Okay, so there's all our gorgeous backgrounds laid out. Really lovely. The only one I have some concerns with is this dark purple one, but we'll come to him when we come to him. Let's pop them away to one side. And we'll start on the pink one. I really like that. That's lovely. Maybe you could do with being in a little bit. That's fine. So I've got my pink lady that I've fussy cut out. She looks lovely on there. She really does. You could do that and nothing else. But I've laid out these pink strips that come in the Bits and Pieces set 4 from Witchcraft Do You Do. And I just want to select a couple, but I don't know which ones. Quite like that one, the one on the end there. Let's do that. I'm using these scissors. I've had them for ages. They came second hand to me, but they do seem to help me cut straighter, which is a good thing. So I want a sort of piece up there, but I also want something for her to stand on, so I'm going to cut that about there. Put that down that side, put this along the bottom to ground her. I could actually, let's bring that down a little bit and tuck that end under there. There we go. So that should give us something to stand on. Yep, like that. And then I want just a narrower strip to come down here, which could be what? It could be anything. I quite like that geometric one, but I'm going to go for the music. It's just a nice shade. They really are fabulous, these strips. They come in every colour of the rainbow, I'm sure. There we go. There we go. So just want this to come just like that, just overlap that a little bit. Like that. And I'm going to cut that off there. I think that'll be okay. Oh, knocked this now I can't pick it up. Honestly, it drives me mad. go, and this piece down there like that, and she's there looking wonderful. Now the only other thing I want to add is a sticker, which I put over here. So let me get my stickers out. And you know, I've got no shortage of stickers. I just keep buying them from Ali. I haven't bought any for ages because I really know. Well, a skull with some roses on, that's not right for Our Lady, I can tell you that. They look, I don't know, there might be some in there that's alright. Well, let's start with that one, and if they're really not suitable, they can go back in the drawer. I don't want the big leaves. I don't want the maple leaf, but hello to all our Canadian friends. That might be okay, but then again it might be a bit on the large side. That would go right under her. I don't dislike that actually. I don't dislike it, and the rest of those are just sort of not suitable, so we can put that back in its bag and put them away to one side. My one side's definitely getting full. Let's see what we've got in here. The only way to look at them really is to tip them all out. Oh, it's got stuck. Oh, that's pretty packaging, isn't it? Right, let's have a look and see what we've got. Let's take that one away, but that is a definite possibility. I like that one. Here we go again, knocking things out the way. That's nice. Yeah, that's it. I'm not going to look any further. I like that. So let's get some bits stuck down then. Get the glue book out again. Push those over to there. So I can start with the the strips. Glue, 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 glue. Thank you. Ugh. So that's going to go down here, but I just don't want to stick the bottom piece down quite yet because I want the other piece to go under it. It needs to come down a little bit. I'm just trying to go parallel to that side, and then we'll glue this bit and stick it under. Now I know where it's going. So the cut off edge is going under there. Make sure that's square. There we go, and then this little piece. Down there. Lovely, that's looking nice. And then Our Lady's going to go there, and I just want to mark where that sticker's going, so I'm just going to mark around the edge there. This will be under the lady, so we won't know, we won't see it, but it'll just let me know where the sticker needs to get stuck. So these washi stickers generally aren't so bad to get up. That's it gone already. There we are. And I just want to get that into those markings that I made. Was that there then? I think something like that. Oh, I've torn it. That's torn that then. You do have to be careful. They are just washi tape at the end of the day. So that is now wasted. And now I've got to find another one. Let's have a look and see what we got. I quite like that nice big soft colours one. That's nice. Oh, I think I'll use that. I like that. Yeah, that looks pretty. I'm going to use that. I'm going to make every effort not to tear it, because I've got a lot of stickers, but I won't have if I keep tearing them. So peel it from the back quite carefully, because at these intersections it is a little bit where it suddenly goes wider. They are a bit iffy. There we go. That's that. Right. So I want that fairly central on here. Like there, perhaps. That looks like it might be good. Let's hope so. So I'm just going to burnish that down. That fits in lovely with that page, doesn't it? It's beautiful. Then when you burnish it, you really can't see where the edges are. It's lovely. And then we just need to stick Our Lady on. And we've got ourselves a lovely journaling spot or tuck spot, whatever, however you want to use it. There we go. So she's just going to go on there, down a little bit. Like that. And there's our collage card made. Not difficult, but very pretty. Yep. Okay, moving along the bust then, we've got, next one up is this one, the Ancient Mariner, or whatever he's called, Uncharted Mariner. That's him. So let's just put the pink to one side. I keep saying one side. I've run out of one side ages ago. And get the tealy coloured ones out, which is this. So where's our man? Here's our man. I'm going to cover over this with my strips. Not all of it, you'll see some of it, but which strip do I want? Quite like that one. Let's cut that out. Now I know for a fact I haven't got any teal coloured stickers, so we'll have to get a bit inventive when we get round to that stage. But we should be alright. There we go. So yeah, that's fine there. That's fine, and we'll just cut it off where about there. So that'll go there like that. That'll go there like that. And our man will stand there. Yeah, I think that's fine. So let's stick as we go this time. I'm going to leave that there and stick this bottom one on first. So it just wants to go there. Try and get it square at the bottom. Yeah, lovely. And this piece. So once you get into the routine of it, the kind of swing of things, it just becomes easier, like anything, of course. So this, I just want a little bit over that end and then bring it up the side nice and straight. There we go. And then I need a lighter bit for the inside. Might use this flowery one. Why not? So where do I want that? Yeah, that's perfect actually. I want to cut it about there. Lovely, glue that. Just overlap that slightly like that. Looking good, looking good. So let's just put the glue book away for a minute because it's all obviously all sticky. So he's going to go there. So what can we put behind him? That's the question. Let's have a look. Let's have a look, see what we've got. Well, I've got those. They're sort of browny coloured. No, I don't like those. These are also browny coloured. I don't mind those, they're okay. That's a possibility. That's the same as that, that's the same as we gave the pink lady. It's okay actually. It's alright. It's not too bad. What have I got in here? Let's tip them out and see. This is a puzzler, isn't it? Got a nice orange rose there. I don't know, what about this one? This might work. I quite like that, actually. I think that's okay. Do I need something else down here though? Possibly. Just got that little green one that I could just pop in there. Yeah, quite like that. Let's do that. Let's do it. That's it. I just need a little bit more. There we go. So go up into that top corner. Like that. I think that's kind of how it was. Lovely. That looks nice. I'll give it a good burnish down. Just put him back there for a second. I was wondering if he did actually need anything down here. Is what I'm thinking. But I think he does. Yeah, I think he does. Let's not be miserly with him. Just spotted, yeah, this one here with these yellow flowers, and just wondered what they might look like. No, they don't look right. There's a little bunch there with some flowers on it. No, let's stick with the one that we already selected. There we go. Lovely, lovely, lovely. Now we just need our chappy stuck on. They are amazing, these people, and they're different, you know, because the Tim Holtz ones, they're lovely, they're fabulous, they're already cut out for you and everything. But these are different. Nobody's got these. So that's why I like them. Well, also I like the colours. Cannot lie. There we go. There's our chappy. Our bloke. Perfect for a journal. You could use it as a journaling card to go in your pocket, or I think how I'd use it is just glue down two sides and then you've got a lovely tuck. Really nice. Really nice. So what's next on the agenda? Well, I seem to have lost everything. Where's my cards? Oh, here we are. Oh, right. Next one up is the purple guy. Blimey. Who's rather large. But he's gorgeous. Right, so let's put the teal away. And get out the purple, which is here. Okay, seems to be rather a lot of purple. Well, that's too bright. That's okay. They're okay. They're a bit bright. They're a bit on the blue side, I would have thought. But maybe not. No, they're alright. Touch blue, touch bright. And yeah, they're okay. So let's put these ones away. Now, what shall we choose? Probably something to lighten it up a bit, I think. Maybe that one. Let's go with that one. Well, it's a better day here today. It wouldn't take much, to be honest, because the last few days have been thoroughly miserable. Really cloudy, showery, and cold. for the time of year, really cold. So I'm glad to see a little bit of sunshine. Even if it's not that warm, it's, you know, when you look out and it's bright, you feel better. So right, I'm going to put that there. But I'm probably going to put him under it, actually, or cut off a piece of him, because, I mean, he just doesn't fit. It's just too large. So yeah, I'm going to put that there. So I'm just going to make a mark here where I'm going to cut him off. There and there. And where I'm going to cut this off, which is about... Oh, I need to leave enough to get across him, don't I? I need to leave about that much. So let's cut that off there. I've lost my mark, of course, as ever. No, because I'm going to have... Let's cut it there. Surely I can see that mark. And cut his shoulder off. Right, so it's a little lopsided. Sorry about that, guy. You'll be alright on the night, though. Right, so I'm going to stick this down. It's the first bit I need to stick down, that bit probably. Oh, it's just not going to be wide enough. Oh, I think I might have messed that one up. Well, I can use a different bit though, can't I? It doesn't have to be the same as that. I can use the bit that's going on the inside. How about this bit here? Let's try that for size. So I want a smaller piece going down to there. Cut that off. And that piece is long enough. Yeah, right, okay, we've solved this problem. So let's stick this down first. Glue book. So this is going, oh stop it, along this side here, like that, marvellous. And then this is going, oh hang on, probably need him next. Yeah, I need him. Yeah, probably need him next. Now if I'm going to stick him down next, that's going to go there. So he needs to come down just a touch like that. Yeah, so I'm going to need whatever it is that's going in behind him next, which is the sticker. So let's see what stickers we've got that are suitable for a purple man. I see something purple, I'm not sure what it is. Oh, it's these ones. That's stuck together with that. There we are. So that could go in there, like that. Yeah, quite like that. So that's going to have to be the first thing that we stick down. so it's going there. Let's just make a mark where that's going, if I can see it. Which might be difficult when it's unstuckified. This turned out a bit more awkward than I thought it was going to be honest. I thought it was plain sailing. There we go. Right, let's just see if I can get this where my little lines are, about there. Perfect, perfect, perfect. Let's just burnish that down. Lovely. So the next thing is going to have to be him. It's kind of building up from the back, this, isn't it? But, you know, very often with collage, that is what happens. Need a new glue sheet, that's getting a bit sticky. So he's going to go kind of there. Maybe slightly further over. About there. Does that still fit? Yeah, I think so. He's on a bit of a cant. He's a bit drunk. There we go, I think that's him in the right place. And then that needs to go along the bottom. And that comes down to meet it. Like that. Yeah, I think that's okay. New glue sheet required. So pop this along the bottom, like that. Marvellous. And then this piece. Just meeting that piece there and coming up. Lovely. There we have him. There he is. Looks great, doesn't he? Okay, so that's our purple guy done. Let's put the purple away. And I think blue is the next one. Where did I put my background then? Oh, here. Yeah, blue is the next one up. And here's our blue lady with a shawl on, keeping herself warm. So, get the blue papers out. They are possibly a little bit light for this. It's a more turquoisey. That salty ocean is a bit more turquoisey. So we'll go with this. So which one do I like for this? Maybe that one. It's kind of hard to concentrate because there's so much activity going on next door. they're decorating, I think. And there's van doors closed. I think they've got some tradespeople in doing something. And there's banging and crashing going on. Yeah, I think that's a nice colour. I think I like it. So let's cut that off about there. Lovely. So that's going to go there. That's going to go there-ish. Like that. She's going to stand on there like a good girl. And we just need something a bit narrower. I really like that tape measure. That's a gorgeous colour, but maybe just a bit too periwinkle for our needs. Might go for this one. Let's do it. I must say I love these scissors. I love the sort of heft of them. They're so easy to use, but they've got so much weight behind them that they make cutting easy. That's alright, I'm going to put that there, cut it off about 13. About there. Yeah, lovely, lovely, lovely. And then we just need a sticker behind her, but let's stick the pieces on first. Got so many stickers out, it's just ludicrous. Ludicrous. So that's just going to go along there, hopefully like that. And this piece, you're getting the hang of it now, aren't you? We're mass making. We are mass making. I mean, we're not in Tina's territory yet. We might be lucky if we get 6 made, but that's mass making for me. I can tell you. I don't normally do things like this. There we go. And a little tape measure. Pop that there. Lovely. That's that. Then she's going to go on there. And we just need a sticker to go behind her. So what have we got? All sorts of loveliness. Oh, what's that? Oh, it's a big one with a pink rose. Too large, I think. Don't know, you know. That's quite nice. That's quite nice. I'll leave that to one side. Could do with it being a little touch smaller than that, if I'm honest with you. There's a little bud. That's no use to man or beast. Put it away. Just flicking through what I've got. Well, we've got the same one that we used for the pink lady. No, that doesn't look right on there. Does not look right. What about that? The 2 yellow flowers. What about that up there? Put that there. I can only get 1 yellow flower in it, but even so it's nice. And then just something for down here. A little bit of something. There's a little yellow flower there. What about that? No. No, it's not right. Bit of heather or something there. I recognise that image from Timmy. No, I don't think that's right either. Ah, there's that same image again. Wonder if I could get away with putting it there. Yeah, I think that's... yeah, let's do that. Seems a shame because the flowers are kind of covered up, but what are you going to do, eh? So that kind of goes right up into that corner. Oh, we're there now. We're stuck with it. Oh. There we go. And this one wants to come up like that, I think. Let's put her on, let's stop guessing. Put her in place. And that comes up like that. Okay. Gotcha. Lovely. Okay. Just a little bit on the top there that needs trimmed off. It's just a little bit too high. Well, I mean, I put it in the wrong place, that's what I mean. And then our lady. Yeah, she looks nice there. Let's glue her in place. Perfect. Yeah, that's lovely. Lovely. Okay, and the next ones up are the greens. So let's put that away and shunt these up a bit. Mr. Purple's shoulder there. Right, so the first one I'm going to do is the landscape one. And this is the little girl that's going in here. I like her a lot. So let's put the blues away. All the stickers, backs and stuff in the bin, and we're now onto the green. Right, so there's lots of green. I've just picked these ones out, but there is lots and lots. So I want quite I'm going to use that tape measure there because I just love it. Yeah, if I had a favourite colour, it would definitely be this green. And particularly when you mix it with cream and pink, it's just, oh, it's just a marriage made in heaven. Not that I have any clothes this colour or anything, I'm just saying, for paper crafting purposes, I do like this colour. Right, so yeah, let's cut it at where it says 8. There. So that's going to go there. This is going to go up there. like that. That's okay, doing all right. Then she's going to sit there. So I just need something thin for down there. What do we got? What do we got? Oh, it's another tape measure though. No, that's not right. Not a tape measure. Quite like that. It's a bit kind of random, but I like it. So I don't need that much of this, to be honest. Just to about there. Right, let's get sticking. This piece wants to go on first, and I'm just going to mark where the end goes. It goes there, just to help me when I come to glue it down. There we go. Lovely, lovely, lovely. So once again we're at the stage where we need to select a sticker. Oh, what fun we had. There we go. So that's going to be for her to sit on there, which I really quite like. She looks good, doesn't she? I'm not going to press her down because there's glue stick around and it'll she'll get stuck whether she wants to or not. So what am I going to put behind her then? See what we got. There's that one. That's quite pretty. I'd have to cut it down, but it is quite pretty. Yeah, I quite like that actually. Probably need it more that way than anything. Not sure about that. I'll leave it to one side though, because it's a definite maybe. Got that lovely pink rose, which I could have there. I could have her there. That's kind of my lovely scenario of pink, cream and green. It's a puzzler, isn't it? It's a puzzler. Oh, quite like that. I think that might be it, actually. I quite like that. It stands out. So let's just see where's my optimum. About there, I'd say, and I just need to just cut a little bit off that, off here. So I'm just going to cut round and cut that off. Just like that, I think. Do I want it coming underneath her leg? I'm not sure I do, but we'll see. I'll leave it for the moment. Sorry, every time I put that down probably makes you jump. Sorry about that, I only just thought about it. So I'm going to put that there. But I am going to cut that off along there because I don't like it. And then hopefully that'll look alright there. She'll look alright. Yeah, she does. She looks fab. So let's burnish that down. And stick our girly on, and then I've just got one more left to go, which is the other green one. Once again, can I just say I love these people. I absolutely love them. Right, so there we are. That's that one done. Really nice pocket that, I think. And that just leaves us one, and that's the green man, this fellow. So, these lines that you can see there, and they are not in the images. That was my printer having a bit of a fit. But I'm going to use them anyway. I don't think it's bad enough to stop me using them. And Mr. F has sorted it since then, so we're all right. I quite like this starry, flowery one. So let's make a start with that. Yeah, I mean, I'm not surprised that it needed its print heads cleaning or whatever, because over the last few days I have printed reams, and I'm not joking, reams of paper. So, not surprising it needed a bit of attention. There we go. Oh, that's just perfect. Just perfect. So, how wide do I need this bit to be on the bottom? Need it to be to about there. Last one, guys, so stick with me. We're nearly there. Nearly there, over there. And that's going there. Right, okay, I'm just going to put a mark there where it's going to go, and we'll get these stuck in. Glue book's too sticky. Oh, now it's picked up a sticker. Just overlap that a little bit and then pull that straight. I'm getting the hang of this now. We've done several. So I think that piece is just perfect for there. What do you know? It's amazing. There we go. Right, that's lovely. So we're at that stage again. So there's our man. I do have this really nice one. Which could go there, but it doesn't exactly fit. I could twist it round, of course. That is a possibility. I don't dislike that. There's not room for that big rose, I can tell you that. There's these flowers, they're quite nice. Let's have a look at them. Yeah, they do look nice actually. They look nice there. What else have we got then in the land of little things? A yellow one, which I keep trying. I've tried that everywhere. It's never worked yet. Just seeing what we've got. This one. Yeah, I don't dislike that there. That's nice. Sort of browny colour. So let's see what else we've got in the land of brown. We've got that. If I cut the stem off that, I think that would look nice. Yeah, let's do that. Let's do it. Right. Lovely. And this one, I don't need the stem on that either, to be honest. It's going right behind him, so don't need to worry about that. That goes right in that corner. Like that. Lovely. I've got a wrinkle in that, but by the time it gets burnished out, it's barely perceptible really. Burnish this. And then let's glue our man in, and that's all those cards done. But you see, if you had more, you could just carry on. Now that you're in the mood, just carry on and you'd end up with loads to pop in your box of ephemera, waiting for the right moment to appear. Lovely. Right, so give me a minute. I'm just going to get tidied up and then I'll be back to have a look at what we've made. So let's see what we got. Well, we've got the green man. We've got the green girl. She's lovely. I love her. Love that one. Such a nice pocket. We've got the blue lady. The big purple man. I do like that one actually. I mean, it looked pretty awful when we just braided it, to be honest, but I think we've done the best we could with it and I really like it. So that's him. We've got the teal coloured Jack the Lad looking guy, which I also like. I like them all, so I don't know why I'm saying that. And then this, possibly my favourite. I love that. It's gorgeous. But you watch me make them, they really are easy peasy. And I hope you enjoyed it. But furthermore, I hope that you can just take that away. You just need a couple of bits of paper, a background first, but a stamped background would be great. I just decided to go in with a paint because, let's see if I can, yeah, look at that, just about. Yeah, I just went in with the paint and the braid, but you don't have to do that. You could just stamp them like we did with the first lot. I was just trying to bring you some other background in. And then it's just a couple of bits of paper to make an L shape. You could make it the other way. I think I make mine that way because I'm left-handed. If you're more comfortable, make your L shape that way. Then just some stickers in the background and these fabulous people from Witchcraft Do You Do that come in the biggest pack. I mean, you'd just be amazed how many you get. So thank you for joining me, and I'll see you real soon. Bye. Right, so we're down to the recording. Obviously I'm recording it. Sorry, I was... Oh, never mind. We're down to the collage part of the premiere, and it's this week, week 7. It's a grayscale. It's a grayscale actually of one that we've done previously, but I thought grayscale would be a bit of a challenge for most of us, including me, and I've decided to do something different. But let me just go through the prompts for this week. 2 focal points. Now, I see on the group, those of you that post your collages on the group, that some of you have 2 focal points anyway, so that's not going to be, hopefully, that much of a challenge for you. And then a Timmy Peep, I've put all similar because I'm actually using a Witchcraft Do You Do peep, but you know, anything, you can get vintage peeps quite a few places. So that I'll put Timmy Peeps so you know what I'm talking about, but it doesn't have to be Timmy. Label and words, or word, you know, singular or plural, whichever. So those are the prompts. Now, what we're going to do with this grayscale. These will appear later in the group because Judy, good Judy, oh dear, she is so good at putting these up in the group for everybody, and thank you very much for that, Judy. Right, so here we have it. Now then, I printed some things out to go. Now I'm a bit ahead this week in as much as I kind of know what I'm doing, but I also know that the videos that I've made up until this point go on a bit, so I wanted to keep this shorter rather than longer. So I printed out these labels. That's how they go, like that. They were double this size. I printed them out at 50% because obviously double that size it would have been too big. And these are from Witchcraft Do You Do, the Vintage Flowers Collection Set 2. It's so good they actually write on which collection they've come from. So yeah, Vintage Flowers Set 2, and I've 50% printed them. Then these ones, which are from the People Collection Set 1. And I made a mistake. I looked at these and I thought that they were black and white. You know, I thought they were in black and white. But when you print them out, you soon realise they're not. That some of them are quite sepia, which is not what I wanted at all. So that's a one to go in the drawer. This one, however, is black and white. Or grayscale is what no, black and white I asked it to print, that's right. And I've cut some out of there already, which I'll show you in a little while, but I like these anyway, so I'll hang on to those. I'm not going to throw them out, obviously. And then let me bring these over so I can show you. Just move that out the way. This is from Vintage Bits and Pieces Set 2, and they're just all labels, really. They're fabulous. I love them, and they're in so many different colours. They're just so handy to have when you know your collage needs a bit of something, but you don't really know what. Cut out something there and give it a try. I printed these because they were black and I thought I might use them, but the Collage Tear Pages Set 1, but they didn't make the cut. Now these This is what they look like. This is the set as it prints, but that was it was too big for me, too big for my page. You see, they just would overwhelm. So I cut them out and tried them, but no. So I printed them out then at, I think that's 70% that I printed those at. Vintage Flower Collection set 2 again. And they come in more colours than this. This is 4 colours here, but they come in loads more colours, which is very handy. And then this one, which is all words, white on black, Words Collection 1. And part of that collection is also the opposite way around, the black words on the white. So they're very nice. And these are the ones that I shrunk down. So that's kind of what I printed out. I did print some other stuff as well, but it didn't make the grade. Right, so let's get this out. Now what I thought I would do before I start, I've cut out these flowers. They're the ones I showed you, and I really like them. I like the way they go with this, but this is very stark. It's hard. It's a hard page to make into a collage. So what I decided to do was pick up on the colour of these flowers, and I thought that colour is fired brick. I think we're pretty close with fired brick, but I don't want to just do anything to it. I just want a loose ink background. So I've got my piece of cellophane. I think this is the side up, and I'm just going to put some ink on it, a little bit like that, and just spritz it a little bit. There we go. And I'm just going to, this is a cellophane bag that you get all your stuff that you ever order in. It's just I like it for this particular technique. So I just fold it over and over. And if you get a line like that, that's not what I want. So I just fold it over again until I lose that line. Until it's kind of spread out nicely like that. That's going to be too much for this. This is just ordinary printer paper and it's not going to hold it. So I've just got one of my new dry wipes that Mr. F found in a charity shop, and I'm going to pick up some of that, the bulk of that ink off there. I don't want masses. It's probably fine. That might be a bit much. So I'll just keep using this till it's all covered. It looks like slaughter at an abattoir, but I'll keep using it until it's full, and then I can use it for something else. So now I'm going to pop this down and just dab it gently onto my collage, moving it around, get bits where I want them. And see, that's just changed the whole thing. Let's put some down the bottom there. Some needs to go up this side a little bit. And you can really control where it goes. That's why I like this cellophane technique. I'm sure you can do it with other things. I'm almost certain that you can. But I just get good results with a cellophane, so if it ain't broke, don't fix it. That's what I say. So there we are. I've got quite a lot of that on there, and it's really, really broken up, that grey, and it looks really nice. I like it. You can just wash these off if you want to. Just take your mister and wash them off, and it's good for another day. Your hands do get a bit inky. And I also want to go around the edge. I don't usually go around the edge, but on this occasion I want to. So I'll just take my little finger dauber out and just go around the edge. I don't want too much ink, but I do want an edge. I'm just using the fired brick again, so it's all going to kind of match. And this is why I didn't stick it down into my collage book yet, because if I did that ink technique when it was stuck in, it possibly would have buckled that page. It's buckled this one a little bit, and you know, you saw there was minimal amount of water on there, but I didn't want a page in my collage book to be cockled up. I can't remember the word now. I just used it a minute ago. What's wrong with me? So I'll just leave this until it dries and then I'll stick it in. So there we are. We've gone round the edge with that, and that's what we've got now. I think that looks nice. It's much more interesting, isn't it? Yeah. Okay, so I'll pause you at that while I dry this. So I've dried it now. It's all nice and dry, and actually it's not very cockly at all, really. So I could put it in that on that page, but I really fear the reds are going to fight, and this is going to come out the loser. So once again, I'm shunning that page, shunning it. And I'm going to go for this page here. So I've got quite a big border on that page. I don't mind, that's fine. I'm just going to stick it on. And I have got most of my things prepared, if not all, I think. So it's going to be a quick put together job. I'll explain to you as I go why I'm choosing certain pieces. I did like last week's collage, the purple one. It's my favourite. But I'm going to have to really give my head a wobble for next week, I think, because I always seem to go for flowers. It's fairly obvious. I mean, I love flowers. So there we are. There's that stuck on. Just give it a straight and that's it. Lovely. Right then, let's see where we're going to put things. So what I've got laid out are 2 of those smaller flowers, 2 of these labels that I've shrunk down, 1 of these labels in case you didn't think these were labels. I've got 2 little peeps, little children peeps, and 2 words, sweet and perfect, which I thought described the little infants so nicely. And I've also laid out some leaves that are from 49 in Market, Vintage Artistry Essentials Mini Foliage, 56 pieces, and they're just leaves, but they're plastic. Or yeah, I don't know how else you'd say it, they're plastic. So they're very shiny, etc. They're like acetate, but they're really very nice. So I've laid 3 of those out to see which one I fancy. Right, okay. So what I've done is I've cut that out and I have gone round it with black ink. And I thought we could have one there and maybe one there, something like that. That's going to be my 2 focal points. This doesn't want to lie flat. And I would take a flower, and these are mirror images of themselves. There's not a lot of difference, but they are mirror images. So this one tends to want to go that way, so I'll put it there and that there, and put that there and that there. This is an inconvenience that they don't want to stay where I'm putting them because they want to move. And then I've got the, oh yeah, that's right, I want that down at the bottom to match this one. Then I've got the little folks, so I'm going to have to bring that down a bit, otherwise her head's been chopped off. Down a little touch more. There we go, like that. This one is going there. And the other little peep, she's gorgeous, it's going there. And then this label, which is that colour, it's amazing really, it just is that colour, is going to go in there. You're just going to have to imagine this till I get it glued down because it's not staying where I'm putting it. And then I want sweet, I want the leaves in, then I want sweet and perfect. So that's kind of what's going on. Right, let's make a start then. Let's stick these down first. I'm just going to check with my flower that that's where I want it. Yeah. So I'm paying kind of scant regard this week as to what's in the background collage. Usually I build my collage up from what's on the background, but on this occasion, because I've put that red ink on it, it's just kind of all subdued, so I can choose where I want to put things. So that goes about there, I think. Yeah, about there. Try and get it straight. Lovely. Whoops, I think I just knocked it off straight. There we go. And then the flower. I do actually like this collage as well. But you know, it's got flowers on it. Why wouldn't I? So that's going to go there, like that. And let's build this one at the top. So I need to be far enough down, which is the shorter of these from there. The little one, okay. So I need to allow enough room for her and enough room at the side for my flower. So that's looking pretty good there actually. So it's just above this line. I think it says all kinds or something, but it's in French, so sorry. My schoolgirl French is not good enough. So just about there. Yeah, okay. Stick that down then. Whoops, I'm getting a bit sticky here. Oh, that's helpful. It's just moved it completely. There we go, alright. I'm going to get one of these out. See what they're like. Yeah, they're alright. Okay, so the next thing I want to do is put this in because, blimey, that just fits. Because once I've got the little people on, or certainly this one down here, I won't have room to put this in, so. So about half and half like that, that's fine. That's just going to be there perfectly. Right, let's put this flower on this one. I actually like the look of it. Yeah, I could have chosen any colour flowers really. Any out of, I don't know, 8, 16, I don't know, loads of colours anyway. But I thought that the red would, or this sort of terracotta-y red would look quite nice. There we go. So just the little people now. So she's going to go there. She just fits nicely. Pretty girl. And this one. She's gonna go there. She just looks so cheeky, that little girl. There we go. And then I've just really got the leaves to worry about. So they're barely visible on here, aren't they? They're not standing out very much. I might pause you there and go and see what other leaves I've got. Right, I've sought out this 49 and Market Rouge laser cut wildflowers. I used some of them in last week's purple one, and it looked like it had quite a few leaves, so I thought I'd just grab it and see what's available. Yeah, I mean, something that sort of size might be alright. Let's take that out and see what that looks like. I've become somewhat fixated now with putting the leaves on them. What does that look like? Yeah, I like that actually. That's nice. That suits the whole thing. Let's just see what else we've got. Oh, that's just going into red, isn't it? That's nice. It's kind of green going towards a red end. What does that look like? No, it needs to be more green. Green. What's the other one? There's some beautiful things here. Beautiful. No, not there. There's that one, which might be the best. Yeah, let's do that one then. And put that up there. What do we think? Yeah, like it. I like it. So let's glue those on then. Lovely. These ones. So we've had an afternoon full of collage, haven't we? The whole premiere's been about collages, one form or another. There we go. Right. So I think that is it. I think I am done. I'll bring it up so you can have a closer look at the inking and such like. I really rather like that actually. So let's have a look once again at what the prompts were for this week. 2 focal points, which we've definitely got. Timmy Peeps or similar, which we've got the 2 babies. Label, yes. Oh, my words, I forgot my word. I forgot my words. Here they are. Good job I went back through that, isn't it? I had intended to put them kind of there. There on that one and there on that one. But now I've got the leaves on it, I'm not so sure. No. I quite like them like that because they're just not mirror imaging themselves. If I was to mirror image, it would go down there. But I quite like it up there, actually. So I think, yeah, stick them down. Good job I went through the list. I'd have forgotten the words, which I often do when I'm recording, forget words. There we go. I need a little glue rubber. Mine's out somewhere, but I don't know where. Could be anywhere. There it is. It's got a little bit of glue on there. That's better. Okay. Lovely. Lovely, lovely. I do like it actually. I really like it. It's a bit different, but it's nice. So, let's go through this again. 2 focal points, 2 Timmy Peeps, label, or these if you count those, but that's definitely a label, and my words, which we've just popped on. So there we have it. There is my collage for week 7. I hope you like it. Yeah, I do. I mean, that's last week's, which we did, which I really like. But I think that I kind of like that actually. It's a bit. I like the fired brick rather than a bright red, definitely. Particularly with it being grayscale, not just black and white. It's grayscale, so it's got all those tonal changes in it, which I think lends itself to that shade of red. Am I talking rubbish to you? Anyway, that's it for today. I hope you enjoyed the premiere. I do put out videos throughout the week if you're interested in joining, viewing them after I put them up. And for all of you that stayed with me to the end, thank you very much. And I'll see you very soon. Bye.